Despite being only 25 years old, All Blacks, Crusaders and Tasman Mako winger Will Jordan has already achieved a lot of things in rugby. Named the World Rugby Breakthrough Player of the Year in 2021, apart from a lot of team achievements which include winning the Super Rugby twice and playing a Rugby World Cup final, this young guy has a stunning highlight reel full of outstanding individual plays. Let's take a look at some of his best. Let's start by taking a look at what must be one of the proudest moments in his career, what every rugby player from New Zealand dreams about, his first All Blacks try. It was against Argentina during the 2020 Tri-Nations Round 5, just a few minutes after entering the pitch. Jordan scored two rather similar tries during that match that show all of his speed and ability to read the game. In the first one, after a missed pass by Argentina, it took him no time to pick the ball up and run to the in goal. For the second one, he intercepted a pass around the same position on the field and ran half its length to score his second try ever with the All Blacks jersey on what was a dream debut. These two tries also show how good he is in defense, putting a lot of very high pressure on the opposing team.
Wow, you have to be in the right position to sniff an opportunity when it's presented to you. He still had some work to do to hold on to it, Will Jordan. A couple of juggles, plenty of defenders around this time, but the pace and the composure.
During a match against Tonga in 2021, while the All Blacks won by 102-0, Will Jordan scored a whopping 5 tries.
Nicely, two-player, summing up his options, goes into contact, and they're just 10 from the line. Coles turns it back in field, and then again, it's Jordan. Out wide, McKenzie, and Jordan goes in.
Once again, during all his conquests, he showcased his great speed and also his great positioning on the field. While the opposing team was not the strongest, he was always in the right spot to finish the plays. Against Fiji in the Steinlager series of that same year, during the final match of the series, Jordan scored another try, which is a great demonstration of his capabilities. This time, not only his speed, but also his great running angles, breaking the defense effortlessly and flying straight into the in goal. During the 100th test of the All Blacks versus Springboks as part of the 2021 Rugby Championship, Jordan scored the opening try of the match in the second minute, appearing through the center of the field this time and blasting through to the scoring zone. He's not only an outside player, but he can appear anywhere indeed.
2 minutes of breathless rugby, and it is the All Blacks coming up with the first try.
Against the United States also in 2021, he scored 3 beautiful tries. Especially during the first and third ones, he showed some of his abilities we hadn't seen this far in the video. Firstly, his ability to kick and chase the kick further down the field, and then his ability to evade defenders by throwing the famous dummy. Tries don't get much more pleasing than that, do they?
Well, the All Blacks now, good attacking scrum. Christie runs, plenty of options. Jordan!
He made good use of those two abilities as well in a test match against Wales. That time out, he scored this fabulous individual try, recepting the ball on his own field, finding the gap in the defensive line and throwing this play.
Who could create something out of absolutely nothing. Then you are going to get hurt, and hurt you he did. It's too long, no chasers, stutter step, through the hole, one defender left, over the top, bounce of the ball. Every day when you're in your sort of form is going to set up for you, Will Jordan.
Just insane. But things get even more ridiculous. Against Ireland during the third and final test match of the 2022 series, he scored a massive try, appearing through the center of the field with a great running angle to blast through the defensive line and power through to the in goal carried by his great speed. He managed to outrun 3 Irish players.
Oh, Will Jordan, why not? Out of nothing, the All Blacks, the speculative kick from Sexton, and the counter-attack really.
Not only is Will Jordan a great try scorer, but he can also assist his teammates. Against South Africa in 2022, he assisted Sam Cane in a wonderful manner. Apart from scoring against the Springboks, he has also scored against the Wallabies on multiple occasions. The try that stands out from his performances against Australia is one he scored in 2022 after chasing one of the Beauden Barrett's kicks. Also, later on that match, he assisted Beauden's brother Jordy Barrett in the last play to score one last try. Already in 2023, he played a mega game against the Springboks, managing to score a great try, but also making a lot of highlight reel plays throughout the match. Take a look at some.
Jordan. The ball becomes available again for Smith. Now to Groot. Away from Moanga. Bowden Barrett goes wide. Lovely pass to Jordan. Almost broke the tackle. Then he went again. Well, Jordan. Oh, goodness. Aaron Smith rises, and the fractured defence from the Springboks was found wanting, and the impact of Will Jordan. The delivery to Aaron Smith, the first try.
Eventually, during the 2023 Rugby World Cup, he tied the record for the most tries in a Rugby World Cup with 8 conquests, including 3 in the semi-final match against Argentina. The best one has to be his third one for the hat trick, resulting from an amazing play out of a line-out, managing to break the defensive line and beat the outside backs with a kick. He ran about 80 meters to the in goal. Simply beautiful. Now, let's take a quick look at some of his best tries with Crusaders. Against Highlanders in 2022, he showcased another of his abilities we haven't seen so far, this being his strength. On this occasion, he beat 4 defenders to make it into the scoring zone, showing incredible leg strength. Another showing of his strength was in a match against the Blues. That time out, he scored a try which shows all of his strengths. Change of pace, speed, split step, leg strength. What else would you want from a winger?
And steps inside 2, picks another off, then swivels past another. Finally, Talia tries to grab a hold of him. He's too good.
Well, the Blues will be disappointed though.
Against the Waratahs, he made another great display of his split step. Catching a kick a few centimeters from the touchline, he somehow managed to evade a tackle and break a few more to score. Incredible. One more good one to take a look at is this one against Highlanders as well. He attempted to make a kick, but the ball bounced off someone. Incredibly, he managed to gain possession of it once again in the air and blasted through the field to score. Finally, there's one bonus play to show, which happened at New Orleans Rugby Union Classic North vs. South game in 2021. During that match, he scored an insane try in the very last play to give the South the victory after catching a kick from Loa. Does any other player's highlight reel get any better than this? Certainly not much.